Okay, so I've come to the allotment this evening. Yeah, I generally come after 6 o'clock because I work 9 to 5. So I've come to the plot, and all I'm going to be doing today is weeding, watering, weeding, watering, weeding, watering. Did I say weeding? Yeah. So literally just weeding and watering, and making sure that the slugs don't win the battle. So that's the activity for today. It has been raining constantly the last couple of days, in the evening especially, so I've not been able to come in the evenings. So today is going to be exactly that. Keep watching and I'll get to it. Okay, so in terms of plant care, obviously you've got my tomatoes. I just want to quickly talk to you about one particular thing with growing tomatoes, which quite recently I found out. Now here you can see down the middle here, this is my main tomato, okay, stem, and you've got the shoots coming off here, and the shoots coming off there, and then it carries on here, and you've got the main shoots coming off here. Now what I've realised and I've learned is to continue it going upwards, what you need to do is occasionally get some shoots coming off here. You need to get rid of these shoots, because what that does is that stops it stops the nutrients going across to these, which are going to have the truss and carrying up. So any of these little shoots on here, like here, I can see another shoot on here that's actually gone quite big. I'm going to just break that off. Okay, so you want to get rid of all these little side shoots. I've done the same on all of these. So I'm going to make sure there's no side shoots. That way all that happens is this continues going straight up. Get rid of that side shoot. Straight up, you got one there, comes up here, carries on going straight up here, straight up here, straight up here. You don't want to have any side shoots at all, because all they will do is just suck the nutrients away. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick update of the plot. I've just come to water my tomatoes, but I thought I'd give you a quick update today. Okay, you can see we're starting on bed number 4 because I'm stood over here. Here you can see the onions that I've put in are slowly starting to make a bit of a bulb there, so I'm quite pleased at the onions there. Okay, let's carry on going further down. I've got my peas that I've put in here. Now this is the second lot of peas here on this side, and this is my first lot of peas. However, you can see on the first lot of peas I've managed to get a lot of weeds. I'm going to do a bit of weeding today. Okay, and then here I have my runner beans. I've got a couple of varieties. In the middle really it's one variety, and that's that. So I'm pretty pleased at the way the runner beans are starting to actually, you can see them climbing there in the middle of the stream up them. Okay, and then we're going to come over here to bed number 3. I'm pretty pleased to say closest to us are actually our cauliflowers. Now again, you can see the bed's got a fair bit of weeds today, so all I'm going to do is start off on that side, weeding of that bed today. I'll come back and do this bed. So the cauliflower here are doing quite well. Okay, and then we've got the cabbage just on that side. Again, the cabbage are the first vegetable that I actually ended up putting in the ground, and you can see the cabbage are doing quite well. You can see that one starting to form in the middle there, and it's slowly but surely doing well. I think I am getting attacked a fair bit by some slugs, but I'll be putting some more pellets down today. So that's bed number 3. Okay, and then we're going to go over to bed number 2, and this is the one where I've got some swede over here. Again, the swede is starting to take some shape there. Again, you can see the weeds have come through. We had a few days of just rain. All I've done is come and water the plant, nothing else. And the carrots, there we go, here's the carrots that I did put in, and the carrots are quite doing quite well. I've got to be honest, the carrots are starting to get some decent lengths on them. I'm hoping that it's not just the top of the carrot, it's underneath as well. Okay, and here's my turnips. My turnips, I've got to be honest, I think are doing very well. I've been weeding and keeping these guys quite well. Here's one of my turnips that you can see just there. It's doing quite well, and if you go to that side, there's another one just there. So as far as I can see, the turnips are doing quite well. No real complaints about the turnips. Okay, we've got the potato bed. We won't go and walk around the potato bed. The potato bed is the potato bed. Okay, so if you go around, that's the spare bed that I had over here. What I did was I put some, well, let's quickly go and show you. spare bed over here. So looking at it, I had onions going along here, then I put a row of lettuce, and then I put a row of carrots just in the middle. It's slowly coming out, and this is like my spare bed, and I had some spare turnips as well, so I put some turnips all the way along there. So that's that bed. So this little bit that I'm still clearing up. Okay, and this little section is what you're used to seeing. It was a complete mess. Okay, so that back was a complete mess. That's a spare bed, bits and bobs. That's going to be cleared, and this is where I've put my squash here. Squash starting to climb there, so hopefully they'll be climbing vertically, and I make some kind of trellis that goes along there. That's obviously a marrow or a courgette, not 100% sure which. And these are my broad beans here, and a couple of spare runner beans that I'd bought as well. So the runner beans are here, and they are slowly starting to climb. Okay, and the broad beans, I'm quite pleased to say, I've climbed up, and they're starting to flower up and everything. The exciting thing is this thing here. This baby's started to flower, so I'm pretty pleased at that. Hopefully we'll get something decent there. And these guys are starting to climb. That's the one squash that I know for sure. And then these guys are, as you can see, they're starting to climb up there. And even the one back there started to climb. So okay, so I'm hoping that you can see I've done a great job today weeding. Got between all of the onions, give them a bit of a hoeing between the onions after getting rid of all the weeds there. You know, along the lines there, straight up there. I've hoed all along there, and then that way as well, so you can see all the weeds have gone along there. Similar with the peas. I've got 2 lines of peas there. Now you can actually see the lines. There was loads and loads of weeds just along there. You saw earlier on. Taking all them weeds out along here. And again, similar with the runner beans here, this was all full of weeds. I've taken out all the weeds along there, so all the weeds are hopefully gone on that side, and going back on this side as well. Now there was a whole load of weeds on there, so all I've done is I've taken off all of the weeds on here, hold up the soil and made it kind of loose, hopefully so that nothing will grow on there. Okay, so that's what I've done. That's my plan. Okay, that's bed number 4. Now moving on to bed number 3. As you can see, it's full of weeds. I'm going to come tomorrow, and hopefully I'm going to split the bed into half, and I'm hoping to tackle half the bed. So if I do half, I'll be pleased. So that'll be an achievement for me. It's not too bad. You can see some parts they've got no weeds, but then again the problem is some of this have got loads of weeds. So that's it for that particular bed. Really quick video today. One of the things that people don't tell you when you have an allotment is you can come and spend half the time watering the plants. Luckily, the heavens have opened up and we've had loads of rain. But the problem with that is, I have a greenhouse, nobody waters the greenhouse. I'm still thinking of some kind of watering system that I can have so that I don't need to come to the plot every day just in case I can't come or anything like that. So what have I done today? I've cleared out this particular plot. Next time I come, I'll be doing the next plot. I've had a good walk around the plot. My runner beans in the back there, I've made sure they're sort of like climbing up the cane. Some of them weren't climbing up the cane, so I've just directed them in there. So it's been a good day today. I think I've done all the boring jobs, watering, weeding, but it's one of them things. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, like and share. The audio, I don't know how good the audio is going to be, and this is a quick one that I've taken. So I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.